Record. Sorry about that. Okay. Um. Okay. Here's the thing. Um. What I want to tell you guys about today is, you know how I said that I love life and I have no reason to end it. Here are my reasons. One, I have little sisters that look up to me for almost anything and almost everything. I mean, mom's around anyway. I mean, they kind of, well, are in another town to go to school because mom found this guy she liked and moved in with him. Typical. She's a single mom. I got divorced parents. Nothing wrong about that. My father's learning more and more about himself, and he's doing things that, it's kind of helping him because he had a downward spiral for a while. Um, Two, I live at home with my grandparents to take care of them. I help them pay their bills with the money that I earn from working. Right now I'm a replacement, and I make actually just as much. It's not so bad. Um, Three, I'm a writer. I've got a lot to write about. Four, I have an older brother that I promised to take him traveling all across Canada and maybe in the States. Just to certain places, like see museum exhibits, just try new things. I mean, that's what I do. That's kind of what I do when I'm in Montreal or I'm in a new town. I just try something new that I've never done before. Five, I, well, I have a lot of, I have a job that I don't want to quit or, like, just rid myself of at all, because it's just so worth it. I work at an elder's home. I take care of old people. I mean, they may be old, but holy cow, they are completely. Never underestimate them, okay? Because they are totally fun. Now, I'm also going to tell you that the things that I like to do with my life are different. And yeah, I'm still wearing them. And if you can see here, I'm also getting ready for Halloween. It's one ghost earring, the other one broke. So I had to make a replacement. See? It's all orange and black. Beads hanging down. Very simple. Not that hard to make. Especially since I have little tiny fingers. And sometimes my fingers actually just, if I have a little bead in my hand and I'm trying to put through a string or a wire, one of the wires that you can twist into anything you want, and it won't break really, not easily. Sometimes it'll just pop out of my fingers and it's hard to keep hold of, that sort of thing. And it is Halloween coming up, though. That's why I'm sort of ready for it, because I love Halloween. I love dressing up. I love the trick-or-treating. I love the decorations. I like watching the horror movies that come on, and the different episodes, the different Halloween episodes we get to watch. It's a lot of fun. This year, I'll be dressed up as a ghost. And this is something that I've been excited about, because I'm going to be all like white and pasty, and I'm going to look really tragic, and I'm going to try to give myself less color as possible. It's going to be a lot of fun. No mask this year. I usually wear a mask, and this time I don't have to. I've always loved, like, I don't know, I've always had this dream when I started college and, coming out of high school. I've always had this dream that, I'd be waiting at the door for little trick-or-treaters in their little costumes and just, like, ready to hand out candy. I'm always excited about that, and decorating the house and making a pumpkin. It's gonna be my first pumpkin. because, well, I grew up going out trick-or-treating, and um, my grandparents were always the people who, well, Dad doesn't really, well, he's kind of excited about it, but he gets tired, so he goes to bed really early at night. And my grandmother goes down to my aunt's house to just hand out the candy there, help her. Because all her girls are usually gone, and Uncle Don's there and resting, And I mean, living on a reserve can get really busy at times. Even though it seems like a small, boring, no event town, we still have things to do. I mean, we've got, kids we gotta keep out for, we got jobs and families, and got my grandparents, and they give me chores every now and then. And I've got my writing. As you can see behind me, I've also got, like, little, there's a, there is a puppet behind, my lamp, right there. It's a marionette, actually. And he's actually, my, my model for, Thundress, who is a character from one of my stories. He's a wizard that owns a crystal ball, an actual working crystal ball that only works if you have the magic. And it's like one of the few last ones of the kind that actually work. And the other thing is that he's read so many books, and he's done so much. He's seen the world change over and over again. Well, the world that I created anyway. Well, from writing since I was 13. And no, it's not a fantasy. These characters have nothing to do with my life. Those characters are not based on anyone I've ever met, to tell you the truth. But I do use real people as models. I just alter them a bit here and there, and I make them, like, over-exaggerate them or make them completely different somehow. Like my brother, for instance, I've only used him as a model for like a few times as as like a friend of my main characters, or a brother-like figure to the character, and he's, you know, got this ability, and he's like really strong, and he'll fight, but only when it's necessary. That sort of thing. What else can I tell you guys? Oh, live in your own worlds. Don't be afraid to do things. And Halloween is coming up, so if I don't give out a, well, make sure I'll make a video before Halloween.